Hey, you hunters. Len Kale, hunting Western Mass. I'm out here with Uncle Fred. This is Field Report. Say hi, Uncle Fred.
Good morning, hunters.
Hey, and we're out here. It's day 2 of hunting. We got a late start. We came in, it's been really damp and really quiet. We came across the brook. When we first got here, we split up. I came up to this hill that's usually got a lot of heavy feeding on it this time of year. And Fred went along a ridge further down across this gully, and it's just been absolutely hammered in here. We found some fresh rubs, and I've heard deer, but I haven't seen deer. But Fred had a great morning. Tell him what happened, Fred.
Oh, I've had a terrific morning. I started out by jumping 2 deer within 100 yards of the road along the brook. And they headed up the brook towards where Leonard was. So I let them go, and I continued working my way into the wind. And I came up onto a ridge and jumped 3 deer that had been bedded down. And they went down over a steep hill into the wind. So I let them go because I'm too old to be going down over steep hills anymore. And I continued around the end of the same ridge. And as I got a little further around, I jumped 2 more. And they headed with the wind towards Leonard. So I followed them, and I got all the way around the knob to within about 200 yards of where Leonard was posted up, and I jumped 3 more deer who...
They could have been the same deer.
Could have been the same deer.
Now, where'd you find the beds at?
I found the beds on the way on the north end of this ridge.
Okay.
About 200 yards above the pavement.
So, as you can see, we're into them thick. And we're right in the spot. So it's a good place to be. Day 2, we're gonna go chase these deer around, see if we can find us a buck. Alright, this is Len Kale, hunting Western Mass, Field Report, October 18th, day 2, Massachusetts bow season. Bows like that. And bows like, oh, by the way, here's Uncle Fred's homemade hickory bow. He hunts with this. He made it by hand. Very sweet. Very nice, as you can see. Okay, back to the deer. Hey folks. Yeah, so it's day 2 of bow season, Massachusetts. And it's a hunting Western Mass report. This morning we were out early. Fred got into the deer early, even though we got a late start. Got in the deer early. We found, while he was jumping deer, I was up and found where they had been fresh feeding. Right now it's all about the acorns. You go into some areas, they're just vacuumed up. There's no acorns there at all. You go into other areas like the one we found today, and there's acorns everywhere. There were deer feeding, and don't get confused with turkey feeding, but deer feed with turkey as well. So we found major feeding area which was surrounded by deer. Later on I ended up kicking out 4 at the end of the day. They walked right in front of the truck while Fred was sitting in it as I came out of the woods. So right now, find those hot spots, find those acorns. Right now it's all about the acorns. If you can find a fresh feeding spot, set up on it, get in there. Getting some reports, some guys, they're climbing up in the stands, they're doing all day sits, they're saying, hey, we're not seeing anything. Unless you're in one of those acorn spot feeding frenzy grounds, you know, or your stands got in a really good place, then I suggest locating a feeding area, moving to it, and you'll get in the deer. We're seeing them at last light. Today we saw them all day. Some of the bucks are coming out 10, 11, 12, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So the deer are out there. They're not too heavily pressured yet, but they're starting to get there. But right now, the key is the acorns and the feeding spots. They're gonna run out of them, so right now they're just hammering the acorns. This is a field report from Hunting Western Mass, day 2, archery season. Hope to see you guys out there. Keep sending those pics and videos. We love it. And expect to hear more from us tomorrow.